Harry Styles was recently announced as the winner of the 2020 Favorite Album, Pop Rock, at the American Music Awards. The album in question, Fine Line. As we celebrate the win, let's unpack the good, the bad, and the ugly in his life as compiled by Riveted. Early life. Harry Styles was born in Redditch, Worcestershire, England, to Des Styles and Anne Cox. As a child, Harry loved singing and was heavily influenced by iconic artists such as Elvis Presley and the Rolling Stones. After Anne's divorce from Des when Harry was just 7, Anne later married Robin Twist, and together they gave Harry 2 step-siblings. Growing up, Harry lived in Holmes Chapel, Cheshire, England, and attended Holmes Chapel Comprehensive School. As you're well aware by now, Harry competed in the solo boy category in X Factor, where he sang a rendition of Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely to judge Louis Walsh's dismay. Regardless, Simon Cowell saw something in the young singer and brought him back to be part of One Direction. Harry mentioned in his 2010 X Factor audition that he planned to study law, and in a 2015 interview, again commented that he would have studied to be a lawyer if music hadn't worked out. Former day job. It's hard to imagine a pop star with an estimated net worth of about $64.8 million working a day job, but at one point, Harry Styles was like every other struggling musician. Before Simon Cowell plucked him from the X Factor auditions, he worked at a local bakery for 2 years. Styles was 14 years old when he started working at W. Mandeville Bakery in his hometown of Holmes Chapel, England. He earned $7.80 per hour serving customers, cleaning the back areas and counters, mopping the floors, and washing trays every Saturday. According to his former boss, Simon Wakefield, the singer was the most polite staff member they've ever had, and the ladies absolutely loved him. Well, that last part isn't hard to believe because ladies still love him to death. Apparently, Harry Styles didn't just leave behind his bakery job when he made it big with One Direction. He also left behind his former band. According to the Manchester Evening News, he was the lead singer of a pop-punk band called White Eskimo. The One Direction Hiatus. Did you know that the One Direction Hiatus was Harry's idea? Many fans always thought that it was Zayn's idea to take a break. Well, Zayn had said several times that he never wanted to be in the band from the start, so it's always easier to blame him for the hiatus. But actually, it was Styles who first pitched the idea when the group was in the studio in 2014. He admitted to Rolling Stone that the hiatus was his idea, but the band eventually agreed and announced it a few months after Malik left. In February 2016, after the hiatus, Styles left One Direction's management company, Modest Management, and joined Jeffrey Azoff's Full Stop Management. He then launched his own record label, Erskine Records, and signed a recording contract with Columbia Records as a solo artist. Harry wrote these songs. We're all aware that Harry writes killer lyrics for himself, but other reputable artists have also enjoyed his prowess. In a 2014 MTV interview, Ariana Grande admitted that Styles penned her track A Little Bit of Your Heart after a chance encounter between them in a studio. Harry also partnered up with Meghan Trainor to write an acoustic love song called Someday Maybe. Trainor told BBC Radio 1 that she was surprised a 20-year-old dude like Styles could write lyrics so poetic and mature. The song was ultimately given to Michael Bublé, who included it on his album Nobody But Me under the same Someday. Tattoos. Harry's body is like a walking gallery with over 50 pieces of art. He has a bunch of tattoos on his left arm, including a giant heart, a liquor bottle with the words, "You booze, you lose," a Bible, and the letter A in honor of his mom, Ann Twist. On the arm, he has a cross, a lock and key, a giant ship, a skeleton in a suit, and a top hat, 2 hands shaking, and his anchor tattoo. On the inner bicep, he has a Green Bay Packers logo because he lost a bet, 3 nails, and a coat hanger. He also has a birdcage, theater masks, swallows, a gemma tattoo, laurel leaves, a black heart, and a butterfly, among several others. Well, in the 21st century, tattoos aren't a big deal, but in the course of his career, Harry has attracted negative criticism in other ways. Dating older women. In 2012, Harry Styles wooed married DJ Lucy Horobin live on air while flirting outrageously during her radio show. That was the start of a romance which lasted just a few weeks, but almost wrecked 32-year-old Lucy's marriage. Later, sources claimed that Lucy was going through a rocky patch with her husband, and after only a year of marriage, she had doubts over whether she had done the right thing. She had requested taking time out in their relationship, and they were virtually leading separate lives. Apparently, Harry just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and he charmed his way into her life and brought a little bit of excitement with him. The fling fizzled out after Harry, then 17, started dating TV host Caroline Flack, causing more controversy because of their 15-year age gap. They met in 2010 when Harry was a contestant on The X Factor, and Flack was co-host of companion show The Extra Factor. Romance rumors grew the following year when it was reported that Harry and Caroline were seen kissing at a 2011 X Factor after-party. Rumors went unproven until December 2011, when Harry was photographed leaving her London home early in the morning. Although neither ever confirmed they were together, in January 2012, Harry tweeted that the relationship had mutually ended. In May 2015, Flack said about the relationship, "I'm not going to ever apologize for it because there was nothing at the time that was serious or bad and nobody was getting hurt." Harry, the ladies' man. Harry Styles dated American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift later in 2012, and their relationship didn't end on a good note. Swift went on to write a number of songs about her ex, including Out of the Woods and I Knew You Were Trouble, and she might have inspired Styles to pen a few subtle melodies of his own. He also dated Kendall Jenner, but he refused to admit that he wrote a song for Kendall. The talented singer also was linked to Nicole Scherzinger, Kimberly Stewart, Emily Attack, Emma Osterly, Aaron Foster, Sarah Sampaio, Nadine Leppard, Georgia Fowler, and Pandora Leonard, and Kiko Mizuhara. Well, Kiko claimed that she had never met Harry Styles, but her cover was blown when photos placed her at Harry's 25th birthday. From 2017 to 2018, Styles was in a relationship with model Camille Rowe, who heavily inspired his 2019 album Fine Line. Fans have said in the past that Harry Styles is a womanizer, but other people believe he's just a ladies' man and not necessarily a womanizer. Cultural appropriation. Back in 2014, Harry sparked criticism when he posted a picture on Instagram of himself posing in a Native American headdress. Following the post, Twitter account @1DU Updates made it clear they weren't happy. Their post read, "Cultural appropriation is not nice regardless of context or intent. Let's leave it at that." The tweet led to other 1D fans debating whether or not the picture from Harry was racist. Some of the fans jumped to Harry's defense, insisting that he wasn't being racist, but that he was simply trying the headdress on. Pornographic posts. Harry got himself into a spot of X-rated bother when he favorited a pornographic image of a woman. Although he didn't retweet, the image remained at the top of his favorites page on full view for Directioners to see. The image is a tad too inappropriate to show, but the caption read, "Oops, retweet if you'd lick me clean." The image was on Harry's page for 8 hours, and when he realized the error, he deleted the tweet and favorited numerous pictures of puppies and kittens before tweeting, "So, the weather?" Then in 2015, British singer Ed Sheeran revealed Harry had told him he purposefully leaked a nude photo of himself during his time on The X Factor. Ed told a reporter, "Did you know Harry leaked that nude picture himself?" He leaked his own picture, admitting to copying a song. When Live While We're Young was released, many noticed a similarity between its opening riff and the opening riff of Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. This seemed bizarre to some fans, and they wondered if the similarity was coincidental or not. Louis Tomlinson explained the similarity by noting how everything's been done before. He said, "I assume it must be quite difficult to do a unique riff now because there have been so many songs. Surely there's only so many riffs you can pull out?" Harry, on the other hand, honestly said that they intentionally copied the song. Styles also compared the alleged similarities between Should I Stay or Should I Go and Live While We're Young to another famous case of musical similarity and said the riff from What Makes You Beautiful sounds like a riff from a certain film. He was referring to the fact that the riff from What Makes You Beautiful has often been compared to a riff from Grease. Dating Lewis. In 2011, Harry and bandmate Lewis have been the subject of a conspiracy theory suggesting they are a closeted couple, particularly after announcing they had made plans in 2010 to move in together after The X Factor. They began renting an apartment together in September of 2011, just before the band's debut single was released, and the pair told media outlets in 2011 they'd invented the combined name Larry Stylinson. Their mothers also often tweeted about how close the pair were, with Lewis's mother once referring to Harry as Louis' husband. In October 2011, Louis tweeted, "Always in my heart at Harry Styles. Yours sincerely, Louis." The tweet to Harry is currently the 5th most retweeted of all time. Like, it's been almost a decade, and the tweet is still one of the most retweeted tweets. In early 2012, rumors of Harry moving out of his house with Louis circulated. Louis stated that fans speculating about their relationship had made them too uncomfortable to continue being close friends. The two have never admitted to anything, but some fans believe that something totally went down between Harry and Louis, which brings us to the next point. Bisexual speculations. Speculations about Harry being bi have been going on for as long as we have known him. In 2013, Harry liked a picture on Instagram of a man about to undress. The picture was designed to look like a video, and the caption read, "Double tap to see me strip." The owner of the photo wrote, "Hi at Harry Styles," after noticing what had happened, which of course caused continued speculation about Harry's sexuality. In July the same year, Harry denied being in a relationship with BBC Radio 1 host Nick Grimshaw after media speculated why they were spending so much time together. Upon being asked about it, Harry stated, "Oh, really? I didn't even know. We're not dating. No, we're just friends." The interviewer also asked if he was bisexual, and Harry stated, "Bisexual? Me? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not." Grimshaw also denied in 2015 that he and Harry ever dated. While performing in St. Louis, Missouri in 2014 with One Direction, Harry wore a jersey with Michael Sam's number on it. At the time, Sam made headlines for being the first openly gay athlete to be drafted in the NFL. In another incident, Harry helped a girl named Grace to come out to her mom at a concert. Also, during Styles' performance of Sweet Creature, fans put a paper over their phones and created an array of different colors. Again, after Harry Styles performed the unreleased track Medicine live in May of 2018, Billboard reported that fans labeled it a bisexual anthem. During the 2018 Pride Month, Harry Styles proudly waved the flag at New York City's Madison Square Garden. He did the same thing in places like Mexico City and San Francisco. Harry Styles also arrived at the Met Gala 2019 dressed in Gucci, and let's just say he was the perfect mix of both feminine and masculine. And oh, have you seen the latest edition of Vogue? Harry's the first man to grace the cover of Vogue magazine Solo, and he did so wearing a custom-made Gucci ball gown paired with a blazer. Of course, the fashion choice was met with various reactions, with some people calling the move iconic and others negatively criticizing him. Harry said in the feature that his sexual ambiguity is intentional, and how fans interpret his choices is totally up to them. Well, we'd love to know your thoughts on Harry Styles. Sound off in the comments section below. As always, this has been Riveted.